What's up, Stoners? Today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite quest lines in the Hunter Defend the Dwarven District quest. This quest is really cool because when you run a quest, you have the option to run Baku's Moon Eater, the odd deck build around, to make your hero power twice as good, give or take. And in this case, this quest is all about using spells to then reward you with a stronger hero power. The first step is you get your hero power to target minions. Secondly, once you've dealt enough damage with spells, the cost of your hero power is reduced to 0. And then third, you get Tavish, Master Marksman, who once you play him, he will reset your hero power, your 0 mana buffed up hero power, every time you cast a spell. So the way we're going to take advantage of that, first and foremost, with Baku, super strong. Secondly, running a bunch of banamunition, if you will. Banamunition. Because this deck has trouble with card draw. That is how hunters are built. But 3 1-cost spells that refresh our hero power once we've gotten our quests all the way done is extremely strong. So this guy is going to be super helpful, especially alongside another card in Clockwork Automaton, because this is going to make our 3 damage hero power into a 6 damage hero power, which can even be buffed up even further with Arcane Shot to be a 10 damage Pyroblast hero power for 0 mana in 1 turn. And yeah, so that's the deck. There's a couple other fun goodies in here. Next is Champion Sarad, old school Inspire card, pretty good in the deck. Queen Ajara has some really good options for us once we trigger her. Otherwise, it's a pretty traditional run as many damage spells as possible build. Let's see how well it does on the ladder.
Sylvanas versus Garrosh.
I've just got one game for you with a little surprise at the end because I think it's enough to showcase the strengths of this deck without going over every single card should you choose to try it for yourself. Warrior is typically a tricky matchup since their ability to gain armor can really stunt your game plan, but this version of Quest Hunter is a bit slower and more built for longevity anyway, so it buffs out. I honestly really like Shimmer Shot, and I'm super happy there's finally a cheap, powerful, and efficient arcane spell for Hunter that holds its own every single time I play it. Barak is absolutely my guy, and if he ever comes down on curve without being pressured, the game is basically won at that point. This deck's biggest struggle is itself and running out of gas. Top decking while being a few good shots off lethal is the worst feeling ever, and usually means this deck's engine failed in the early to mid game. You always want to keep an eye on your quest progress to know when your hero power becomes free to play, so that you don't miss out on any free damage. It may be the difference in lethal damage down the line.
Let's negotiate. You can see a new acquisition.
Corpsicle is so good here because any recurring damage spell is just going to generate loads of extra damage from our hero power with our quest being done.
Oh, I love that fuse thing.
My opponent is able to deliver the Champion of Nexus a swift exit, but thankfully, I've got plenty of gas left in the tank and can deal with most threats at this point into the game. With Clockwork Automaton now in my hand, it's time to set up a devastating gear shift in tempo for my next turn by first playing Tavish and getting that much sought after hero power refresh on Spellcast.
We finally get to just unload on somebody. Oh my god. I've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting, man. 6 damage, just fireballs. 0 mana fireball. Probably wants to deal with this, but that's doesn't matter. Oh, it's just a distraction at this point. It gives him armor, I think.
Reactor core online.
Some good damage. Does some good damage. Slinging.
Shut it down. Oopsie daisy.